Hi, this is Amo Wesley here, and welcome to my first official video of my revamped YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how and why money works. Welcome to my first official video. Right now, you're actually looking at my computer PowerPoint slides. As I mentioned earlier, in this video, I will explain how and why money works. Though I set up this YouTube channel since 2015, I decided to remove all my old videos as I feel the content shared is no longer relevant to what is happening now. In this first video, as part of New Beginning, I'm going to share with you how and why money works. My reason why I decided to do so is because I feel the time has come for people to realize, given what we have been through for the past 3 years and inflation that has affected many of us after the 2020 COVID pandemic. But first, a quick introduction about myself. I've been in online business of affiliate marketing and info products creation for the past 13 years since 2010. It was only in the last 2 years that I got into investments of both forex and cryptocurrency. Before I go further, let me ask you, how many of you have read and understood Robert Kiyosaki books, or even heard about Robert Kiyosaki, or met him at certain networking events like Success Resources? This is my personal story. On the eve of my first working day, right, at my first job in Jurong Engineering Limited, that was back in second half of 1996 after completing my NS. Someone tried to sell me Rich Dad Poor Dad book, right, when I was having my lunch at the canteen. He was very persistent, even though I keep telling him I'm not really keen to buy from him. Then, long story short, he eventually gave me the book free just to get rid of his direct marketing stocks, because he was actually selling motivational books, right, in his direct marketing job. However, even though I get the book for free, I did not read until 2001. Okay, that was when the dot-com burst happened. I was laid off and I was going through tough times financially, emotionally, and mentally for the next 8 years. Now, according to Robert, there are 4 ways to make money, right? Which are employment, self-employment, business, and investing. I'm going to dissect each of these 4 ways or 4 quadrants, okay? I will tell you what they are and the pros and the cons. I would like to start off with employment, okay, which is the first way that everyone knows, since we have been conditioned by our teachers, principals, parents, friends, and relatives from young. Yes, while you can earn a fixed salary of 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, or even 5,000 plus every month, not forgetting year-end bonuses as well, the problem with employment is that you have zero time and location freedom. Since your time is designated to what most bosses perceive as time bank, and the price for your salary along your efforts, qualifications, and job performance, aka results. The second one I want to talk about is self-employment. Okay, whereby you start a business either by yourself or with a buddy. Does not matter if it's online, offline. Okay. However, while you got time and flexibility to schedule your working hours and operations, cash flow can be a problem initially. Okay, I'm going to be very honest and blunt by telling you this, even though other gurus may tell you otherwise in their seminars and webinars. Okay, whether you are starting an online offline business, based on my experience, okay, which may or may not be the same as yours, for the first 3 to 6 months and more, depending on what business that you do and how you attract customers, cash flow can be a problem initially. Even though, yes, you got time, you got flexibility to work at your own time, your own pace. The third one I want to talk about is business. Okay, speaking of which, there is a small but distinctive difference between business and self-employment. While self-employment enables you to work on your own schedule and pace with just cash flow as the only problem initially, business makes you exactly like your ex-boss. That is, if you intend to run a big and bold business like offices, restaurants or shops whereby you need to hire staff. And besides paying your staff salaries, you have rental and operation expenses to manage every month, whether or not your business is doing well. And also, okay, even if you are starting a business, okay, if you do not have much or no capital, you need to look for angel investors, okay, as in people who are willing to pump money to make sure your business runs continuously and on the condition that these people also get a share of the profits if your business is doing well. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about investing. Now, while the first 3 ways requires more of your time, effort, and some capital, this one requires more of your capital and mental strength. Regardless of what you trade, be it crypto, forex, futures, options, and stocks, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand and take note, okay, that winning and losing money is part and parcel of investing. Let me say that again. Regardless of what you trade, be it crypto, forex, futures, options, or stocks, you need to understand and accept that winning and losing is part and parcel of investing. And the sooner you realize this and accept this as a fact, the more likely you will persevere and succeed long term. So, having said that, each money-making models has its pros and cons, and there's a reason, a very good reason, why Robert Kiyosaki draw the table in such an order. Okay, let me recap what I just said. For employment, you got a fixed salary. Yes, doesn't matter what amount. Year-end bonus, but the problem is you got no time and location freedom. Like it or not, you have to work every day for 8 to 9 hours, Monday to Fridays. And as an employee, okay, unless you are a working parent with kids, you are not able to negotiate much in terms of your salary, in terms of your time. That is life as an employee, whether you like it or not. Even though, yes, you get a fixed salary every month and year-end bonus. For self-employment, okay, you can start with little or no capital. Okay, if you are doing network marketing, you need to come up with some capital. If you are doing affiliate marketing, as in promoting other people's products online, or even design your online courses, right, you do not need any capital at all. You are able to work on your time, location, and pace, even at home. However, cash flow can be a problem initially in the first 3 to 6 months, depending on how fast you can adapt, okay, and most importantly, how you attract people as customers in whatever you are promoting. For business, you got full control of the operations, but in terms of capital, overheads, and rental, you got very little control, right? You need to look for angel investors. You need to borrow money from banks, parents, relatives, and friends, right? Just to be able to manage this. And most importantly, whether your business is doing well or not, you need to pay your staff salaries because they are doing a job that you hire them to do. For investing, okay, this is the part that has now become my all-time favorite. okay, especially for introverts like myself. And the reason I'm saying this is that you're able to trade anywhere at your own time, pace and pace, with just your laptop or mobile phone, as long as the place that you are in got Wi-Fi. You can make money easily, okay, doesn't matter what investments. However, you need more capital, as in at least $1,000 to $2,000 as a starting capital, okay. Whether it's for forex, whether it's for options, whether it's for cryptocurrency or stocks. However, the downside is that while you can make money fast, you can also lose money fast as well from time to time. And that is why I keep on emphasizing that winning and losing money is part and parcel of investing. And the sooner you realize this and accept this as a fact, the better it is for you and the people around you. Having said that, let me also ask you a question, especially for those who are fellow Singaporeans like myself. And my question is, why do you think our parents keep telling us to get a job, even when we're starting out as entrepreneurs? Especially those of you who are born in the 80s and earlier. For myself, I'm born in the 70s. The answer is very obvious, alright, based on what I just showed you, as well as the diagram. That is because for thousands of years, other than getting a job, there's been no better alternative to getting guaranteed income, which most people perceive as basic salary. Okay, this saying has been in our subconscious mind through years of conditioning and brainwashing by our teachers, by our parents, by our relatives, and even friends. That is why most people tend to believe in this. Okay, most people tend to depend very much on the advice of our peers. We are not used to exploring on our own, especially things which are unknown, especially things which require us to get out of our comfort zone. While the other three money-making models require your money as initial cost, right? Jobs only requires your time, right? And as long as you are able to trade 8 to 10 hours every day from Monday to Fridays, you will definitely get your basic salary at the end of the month. So long as you remain higher after your 1 to 3 months probation. In case you wonder why I put these words in bold and red, there is a very good reason why I do so. Okay, because when I first start working for the first 10 years, okay, I was not able to get a permanent job. Okay, very unfortunately and very honestly, most of the jobs that I worked in, I did not get past the 3-month probation. I do not know what is the current situation right now, but I can tell before the pandemic, most bosses will give you at the max 3-month probation, especially for those of you who are Singaporeans like myself. Finally, I'd like to end this video with an open question. If someone, can be your family member, friend or relative, tell you this: if whatever you want to do and achieve is so easy, everyone will do it and become rich, how likely will you believe him or her on a scale of 1 to 10? Do let me know in the comments below. For me, this is my personal opinion that may or may not be the same as yours. Okay, this is what I think if someone tell me this. If it's not easy and few are doing it, all the more I should do it. Why? Because that saying, if you take time to think about it and reflect upon, that saying is what separates the top 5% achievers and 95% average achievers. And the people making the statement, if I'm again being blunt, although I could be wrong here, mostly comes from 95% who just says, argues and debates, but takes little or no action with no results to show for. I hope this video will enlighten you. Although some of the things I say may be blunt, okay, I would prefer to get to the point. Anyway, do let me know in the comments of how will you respond. If someone, be it your family, friend or relative, tells you if whatever you want to do and accomplish is so easy, everyone will do it. All right. Will you believe the person? Will you half believe the person, or will you choose not to believe the person? Okay. And whether you want to be among the top 5% achievers or 95% average achievers, the choice is yours.